Alright, we're going to be doing the video on spot healing brush. So, Mr. Feeney has a pretty horrendous zit in the middle of his forehead. Let me just double check, make sure I'm in the right group. So I've selected that, and what that does is I've auto-selected the layer, and then I know that I'm in group 3 and layer 3, which is great. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, use my spot healing brush now, and I'm going to just click and drag over top of it. You get a little grayed out area, and what it does is that is going to break up the pixels around that area, the brushed area, and rearrange them and then kind of smooth them out. So as you can see, it also kind of did it to the lines of my forehead. So if I do that, just kind of break them up, you can see it really does a good job of smoothing stuff out. Alright, sometimes it looks a little unnatural, but you can kind of tell what's happening. I'm going to work on the wrinkles here. Alright, pretty good job. Alright, I don't like that too much, but that's okay. I think we'll work with that. Maybe I'll take a smaller brush and kind of do some more. There's too quick of a transition in there, so I'm kind of bringing this over a little bit more. As you can see, I'm using a lot of spot healing brush, so be aware of that, and this is happening on that layer. So it's not like it's happening in another layer, so be aware of it. Maybe save that or make a duplicate of that layer before you use it. Okay. From here, I'm going to get rid of these ones. It's kind of a painted area, so if you paint a larger area, that's the area that's going to break up. Alright, so I was breaking up the wrinkles around there. Good job. And that is the spot healing brush, and if you need to use a little bit of the clone stamp to go in there too, you can. Here's the clone stamp. Obviously this sheet does not look exactly right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the target, Alt down here. I like this tone right here with that highlight, so I'm going to take the target right here, kind of put that up here with a little bit of that highlight, and then take that highlight area, put it right in here, and then maybe use the clone stamp a little bit to, or not the clone stamp, the spot healing brush to break that up a little bit more. Let's see what that looks like. Great. Alright, there's the spot healing brush. I used it in conjunction with the clone stamp tool. It did a good job of making myself younger, but you know what? That looks a little weird. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more clone stamping and increase my forehead. I need more forehead. So I'm going to take the Alt button, get my target, and add a little bit more forehead. There you go. It also grabs a little bit of that the hairline there, because as you can see it was moving it up. And then I'm going to use the spot healing brush a little bit more to smooth that area out. Whoa! See what it grabbed? It grabbed those pixels over there. I don't need that. There we go. So now I've got a larger forehead, and I'm using the spot healing brush to make it look a little bit realer. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright.